So today we're rewiring a lamp. It's got an inline switch. So it stopped working. It's a nice lamp. I don't know if it's Tiffany's or if it's made to look like one, but it's a nice lamp. Don't want to throw it away. Don't want to buy a new one, especially when it's just a matter of a few minutes to get it done. So I had already remove the wires that were on these two screws. Okay, so I just pull this through. Okay, now to remove this part you just twist it off. Okay, I had bought a new one just because I don't want to replace one part of the wiring and then have another part be a problem. So now you undo this retaining nut. Pull this off carefully. It's got a little washer in there. Okay, keep that all together. Now you'll see that they had a knot here, and that was likely just to keep it from pulling loose and putting too much pressure on it when it was wired. But we're going to make note of how far back that was so that we repeat it with the new one. Okay. So don't throw it all the way away, just put it off to the side. Now we're going to pull the wire through. Okay. So you just match it up and see roughly where it was. It's got a nick in the wire there, you can see. That might be why this stopped working to begin with. But go ahead and match that up and then make your knot so that it is consistent. Okay. And this also has this retainer clip, which all you do is guide it through there and push in. So that's just extra protection to keep it from putting pressure on the screws should the cord get tugged or any other thing. So to get this wire up through the center, you can see it's kind of intricate inside. It's not just a straight line. There's all different shapes and things going on in there. So I have no luck getting it up through. So I got creative. I took some string, okay, made a little slip knot, and this is a machine screw. This is a 632 machine screw. Okay. I just push that down through. So that it makes it through all those different shapes that are going on inside there. Okay, so now I have my string through to pull the wire up. Okay. So through the loop, I'm going to twist the ends of this copper through the loop so that it's secure enough to be tugged through that very small opening at the top of the lamp. So you twist, 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 twist. Okay. And now, don't put a lot of pressure on this. Really guide it through and don't put pressure on this little area because it's likely to break free. So we've got the wire pulled through. Okay. I'm going to remove the string, so we untwist it. Okay. Now, we go in reverse order. We're going to put this on. Okay. Then we put on our first washer. And then we put on our screw. Okay, so you'll see that one of these wires has writing on it, which is this one, and the other one does not. I don't know if you can see that in the video, but yeah. So this one has writing on it and this one does not. So this one is the hot, which is the power wire, and this one is the neutral. So you always put the neutral on the silver screw and the hot on the gold screw. So you see a silver screw and a gold screw. So first we thread it through. Okay. Alright, so these are going to be in my way, so we'll take these off. Alright, so again, the one with the writing, this one goes on the gold screw. Okay, so we loosen. And you always wrap the wire around the way that the screw turns so that the wire tightens as you screw the screw down, because if you were to wrap it this way, it would loosen as you did it. So that's nice and secure. And we push this one through the other side. And we do the same thing. Okay. So you always wrap it clockwise. Okay. So that's on. Now you take your cardboard tube that protects the screws and the wires and you press it down. Okay? So that's that. Okay. So go ahead and put this guy back on. Okay, so as you'll notice, there's no turn knob to turn it on and off. This one has an inline switch. So because we're doing everything new, we don't know what exactly went wrong where, we're replacing the whole thing. So the way this inline switch works is you have the neutral running through, and the hot wire, which is the one with the numbers on it, gets pinched down by these two prongs, and when you turn it on, it allows power to go through here and power the lamp. So what you do is you have to section off where to do this. So you lay it in, and then you make note and you take your knife and you're going to separate the two wires. Just press down and separate. Okay. Now, which one has the writing on it? So this top one is actually going to get cut and separated. Okay. So you take some snips. Alright, so you've got it snipped on the hot. Okay. You guide the neutral through this channel here and have it sit in nice. See how that sits? Okay. Now you take your top piece, press it down, okay. Now you just take your screwdriver and tighten it down. So now your inline switch is installed. Moment of truth, and it works. So that is how you rewire a lamp with an inline switch.